What's going on, guys? Welcome to Mog Golf. In today's video, we are going to be talking about early extension. We're going to define early extension. We're going to talk about why it's bad. And then I'm going to give you simple, practical drills to help you fix it. To start, we need to quickly define what early extension is. And I'm going to draw a line on my forehead and a line on my butt at the top of the backswing. Early extension is the motion where the pelvis kicks in towards the golf ball and the downswing, and the head begins to pull backwards. Now, the issue with this pattern is our hands get thrown out towards the golf ball, the club head gets caught behind us, the club face is open, and from here, we're gonna get very stally and very flippy. That's why golfers who early extend a lot tend to have a big block right or a quick hook left. They also tend to hit shots fat, okay? So once again, early extension is this motion where the pelvis kicks in towards the golf ball and the head pulls back, the club face gets open, stuck behind us, and we're gonna get really stally and flippy through the strike. And I wanna quickly throw up a graphic of Joaquin Niemann, who doesn't early extend, and I wanna show you another golfer who does early extend so you can see them side by side. And what you're gonna notice is Joaquin's pelvis or butt stays backwards while he drops and he turns. And the early extender rises up, kicks his pelvis in, and gets very stally and very flippy. So that's what we're gonna be fixing today. There's multiple different causes of early extension, but the two most popular things that cause a golfer to have to early extend is a steep shaft in the downswing and incorrect pelvis movement in transition. And so we're gonna start with a golfer who has a steep shaft in the downswing. And I wanna show you why it causes early extension. If I start my downswing here and the shaft begins to steepen, and if I were to stay in posture and continue to rotate, you can see my club path gets way to the left. So steep shaft, club path left. So what this golfer tends to do to try to neutralize the club path is he begins to kick his pelvis in and attempt to get this club head back behind him. And the club face gets open, flippy, but it does neutralize the club path. So the correct way to fix this will be through learning how to shallow this club in the downswing, okay? And a really good drill to help you do that, it's called the steering wheel drill. How it's gonna work, you're just gonna hold this club in front of you. You're gonna pretend it's a steering wheel. In the backswing, you're gonna slightly turn the steering wheel left. In the downswing, you're gonna turn the steering wheel right. And what this is going to do is it's gonna get the shaft steeper in the backswing. And when we turn it right, it's gonna shallow it in the downswing. From here, I can rotate, stay in my posture, and neutralize the club path. And so when you're working through this drill, I recommend going really, really slow and making some exaggerated reps. Start with the practice swing. Exaggerate the steering wheel turn left, exaggerate it right, rotate down. So I'm gonna hit one at super slow speeds, trying to get comfortable, exaggerating this feeling. Left, right, turn, okay? So you can see that club head lays down, allowing me to not have to compromise by early extending because the club head's already behind me. The second most popular cause of early extension is incorrect pelvis movement. Golfers tend to want to try to create speed by kicking their pelvis in towards the golf ball and standing up. And in order to clean this up, we have to learn how to get this pelvis to drop and fall backwards, okay? Because when the pelvis works back as we drop, it frees us up to turn. We have all this room for our arms through the strike because our pelvis isn't getting in the way. We're not gonna be as stally and flippy. And so the first drill to help you clean up pelvis movement is this. I want you to grab a towel, and what you're going to do is you're gonna swing this towel back, and as you get halfway back, you're gonna start to drop your pelvis down and back. So from this angle, it's gonna look like this. Arms go back as the pelvis begins to fall backwards, and then we turn. And you can see my pelvis is getting out of the way there. So start with a couple reps, towel in your hand, take it back. Once you get almost to the top, you're gonna drop the pelvis and turn. And I'm almost pretending I got a wall behind me that I'm trying to get my butt to. So up to the top, drop, turn. Up to the top, drop, turn. And then we're gonna grab a club and we're gonna try to recreate that motion at slow speeds. So it's gonna look like this. Up to the top, drop, turn. Okay, now I'm getting my pelvis out of the way. I'm creating space for my body to rotate through the strike, and rotation is what helps us stabilize the club face. This last drill is called the wall drill, except I don't have a wall. I have an alignment rod that I put in the ground. And how this drill is gonna work is you're gonna start with your pelvis or your tailbone a few inches off the alignment rod. You're gonna put this club across your chest. You're gonna get into your golf stance. From here, you're gonna stay tall and turn in the backswing. Okay, so I'm not going backwards yet. I'm creating a full turn. And then in the downswing, I'm gonna drop and feel the pelvis working back into that alignment rod as I turn, keeping my butt on it all the way until post impact. So once again, big turn, and then we're gonna drop, and then we're gonna turn. Okay, and we're gonna try to exaggerate it when we don't have the club in our hands. When we're not hitting a golf ball, you want to exaggerate as much as you can to give yourself the correct feel. And then for the second rep, you are going to take your same setup, except you're actually going to hit a golf ball. You're gonna go really slow, trying to exaggerate it. Turn and stay tall, drop, turn. Okay, and you might hit some funky shots when working through this, but the goal is to improve the movement patterns, not for instant results. Because if you can improve the movement patterns, then when you get on the golf course, you don't have to think about it, you can just swing. So I'm gonna hit one more, really, really slow speed, trying to exaggerate this as much as possible. Turn, drop, turn. Okay, this is gonna be a really, really good drill to give you instant feedback on if you're doing it correctly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure you subscribe below. And if you're interested in taking your golf game to the next level, visit moggolf.com. Get dialed.